All right. So much has happened this week. So much has happened this week. We completed the signing and the announcement of Liam Delap. Chelsea is still pushing for a new goalkeeper and a winger, and all these deals need to be summarized on or before next week, before the sorry. All right, welcome back to another segment. A whole lot has happened this week, and this week has been really, really busy for Chelsea because if you look at the week, we have completed the signing and the announcement of Leon Delap as our new striker, and also changing of players' number, also following up a new number one goalkeeper of Mike Mignan of AC Milan, and also following up a player of Hugo Ekitike, and also appreciating a player of Mohamed Kudus and Nico Williams, which I'm going to summarize all in this video because we need to finalize all these deals before the Club World Cup, because we just have 1 week before the Club World Cup kickstarts. Club World Cup starts on the 16th of this month, 15th, 16th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't want any stress. Not when we go dey play match, players mind go dey cause na me wan comot, na me wan go. So they need to finalize every deal. They need to finalize. Though I have said it before that it's not going to be easy for Chelsea to finalize all their deals this month. Even though they are planning on finalizing deals this month, I know it's not going to be easy. Especially the outgoing is not going to be easy. So Leon Delap has been announced as our new number 9, which we all know. So he's going to be part of the people that will be traveling for the Club World Cup. So he's going to be part of those players that will be traveling for the Club World Cup. And Mikel said something yesterday that they need to let go of Christopher Nkunku. They need to let go of Christopher Nkunku on time. And also, getting 3 striker is not healthy. It's not good at all. That these two are okay. That he thought that Chelsea will push for Osimhen as usual. You understand that since Chelsea has walked through this part of signing Liam Delap, and we only have Delap and Jackson, including McGill, that let us see what will happen. You understand? Let's see what will happen, because if any striker will come now, though I've said this before, that if Chelsea should bring in any striker, that means a player of Nicholas Jackson might go on loan, or well, they might even sell him permanently. But I have always stand my ground. No matter how bad we feel Jackson is, I will not accept any form of permanent deal for Jackson to leave Chelsea. I still like Jackson. Jackson is one player that make him just day there. You understand? Now that player will say he's just 1 minute there around your team. Jackson bad, but I can't count how many games as Jackson has helped us so far last season. Irrespective of the fact that we always hit on the player that he makes a lot of mistakes, doesn't take chances, which we all know. But don't forget too that this same player has tried in one way or the other in some games. I remember when Chelsea was winning sometime last year when the season started, when we were winning, when we were on that winning streak, Jackson helped us a lot. He helped, even though he know to score. But those in runs, those movements where him and Palmer they make, he help us. You understand? So let's just watch and see. But as for Christopher Nkunku will leave. That one is certain. Nkunku will have to go. But just that for now, no serious talk has come towards that direction that they are coming to sign Nkunku. So the argument between Dave and Gift, I will not call it arguments. Everybody with their own opinion and choice of players. You understand? That's one thing you need to know. The way I see a particular person might be different from the way you see a particular person. There are some people that don't really buy into my own ideas sometimes, and there are some people that buy into my ideas of the way I talk football. You understand? That's how the world is. Everybody must not like what you do. That's the truth. You understand? So people have been commenting, and I respond. People who are commenting, Dave is right. Some people say Gift is right. Everybody must not be right. You understand? Because you see people where they wrong. You grab. So concerning the Hugo Ekitike and Mohamed Kudu, this is my own take. Ekitike, going by stats and everything, Ekitike is a complete forwarder, a complete one at that. If you say he's going to be navigating from the flank to no, it doesn't. He's a complete forwarder. But the only thing I'm just against is the price tag. He's a fantastic player. That's why I say that if somebody like Ekitike should come now, if Chelsea is to sign a striker now or a forwarder, Jackson will leave. But I don't want him to leave. So Ekitike is a fantastic player. Just that in the area of Mohamed Kudus, going by his stats, in Mohamed Kudus you have a right winger. In Mohamed Kudus you have an attacking midfielder. In Mohamed Kudus you have a forwarder. Go and check. Go and watch Mohamed Kudus. He can play as a first nine for you. He can play as a right winger for you. He can play as a 10 for you. That is the difference. But Ekitike is more direct. He's more of a 9. It's not that he's not versatile enough to navigate, but he's more potent when he plays as a 9, as a forwarder. That is where his strength is. But Kudus no get limits. If you call him for here, he go do am for you. If you call him for here, he go do. If you call him for here, he go do am for you. Kudus is not a bad player. When I think of Kudus, I see a player like Rodrigo. Though I know that anybody that will sign Rodrigo should be ready. When I say should be ready, I'm not talking about the transfer fee. I mean the salary, the wages. Because at Real Madrid, I guess it should be around 240 or 250 euros that is earning, or 250 pounds. You understand? So if any club that would be willing to sign Rodrigo, at least he got the reason to offer him like 300, 350. But when you look Mohamed Kudus, you look at Rodrigo, they have this kind of similarities. Just that Rodrigo is more effective a little bit than Kudus. You understand? If not to take on players, Kudus they do and Rodrigo they do am. You grab. So that is it. Yes, Hugo is good. Kudus is good. It's just that Kudus has more abilities. The versatility about Mohamed Kudus is more than the one of Hugo Ekitike. But if they bring Hugo too, I go still accept him. But if you look at the system that Chelsea plays and look at the Premier League, one way or the other too, it no go easy for him. Hugo, it no go easy for him because physicality is needed in the Premier League. Physicality is needed. You understand? But nevertheless, let me don't be a judge to that. He can come and still do things for us if Chelsea choose to sign him and if Maresca feel he fits into his profile. I'm not against it. Then also the case of Nico Williams that they are saying that Chelsea and Arsenal still appreciate the player, though he's planning to sign a new contract with Atletico Bilbao and all the rest. You see, Bilbao, they don't see clubs on the pull eye. Maybe Chelsea don't the pull eye, Arsenal they pull eye. And they want to make the guy sign new contract. You go see now, once he sign new contract, you go just say in release clause will be 49 million pounds, or be 15 million pounds. If you jump from there and enter 100 million pounds. You grab. But I feel one of the reasons why you see this Nico Williams is looking like a deal that is kind of struggling with other clubs to sign, in clubs like Arsenal and Chelsea to sign, is the wage. As it stands now, every club now don't the reason wage. Not be even the money to you sign you. Now your wage now that they look. If you take waiting past their pocket, they no go fit. They go leave them. Like somebody like Nico now, I believe Nico should be earning around 200 in Atletico Bilbao. And if you want to sign Nico Williams to Chelsea right now, you should be, at least you should top up his salary by 100 or by 150. That is about 300, 350. Do you understand? So, which I know that Chelsea are not ready to go work. You see that salary? If it's one thing that Chelsea is not joking with this summer, is payment, salary. I have explained this thing before to you guys that the reason why Chelsea tend to put their wages in these formats, just in case, I see Liam Delap right now. How much was that? Yes, if Delap they earn money for Ipswich, the highest 40. Then if you can't Chelsea, now Chelsea if they pay 100 or 110 or 120. Then let's say next season, next season starts now. Delap no come meet up some certain expectation for like 1-2 seasons, and they say they want let go of him. It will be very easy to let go of a player like Liam Delap. Do you understand? It will be very easy to let go of him. But if they earn about 300, 250, 350, and he can't flop, it will be very, very difficult to let go of him. Instead, what they go do now loan. Except the player go accept to take a pay cut. And that is what Manchester United will face in a player of Jadon Sancho. I didn't even talk about Jadon Sancho. Who will go face her in the player of Raheem Sterling? What if the boy no gree accept pay cuts and saying go date in contract expire? That means we go plan to loan him again because we no go like keep him for bench. That's one thing you should understand. And also, Chelsea doing that, it help them financially. It help them financially. And it stable the club financially. There's one thing you guys should understand. It's not about sign, bring and pay. No. Club is being run by money. Now money that they use run club. If they no fit run club. Now we go see complain say we no fit do this one. We no fit do this one. We sack staff. We no fit pay. We no fit do that. I been want make them sign players full everywhere for club finish. Then they no fit pay the players. No. At least if we talk about clubs where they financially stable right now, where we say financial fair play no fit catch up on them, na Chelsea. And after Chelsea is Brighton. They are very, very stable financially. Do you understand? So let's watch and see. But I know that Nico Williams deal will not pull through. I don't know, but I feel a player deal that might pull through when it comes to the winger aspects. When it comes to that left wing aspect, I feel Jamie Gittins deal will pull through. I don't know, but I feel Jamie Gittins deal will pull through. Because like I've mentioned all this to you right now. Like I've mentioned the likes of like I've said before, you see Kudus, the only issue we're having is that West Ham will not let go except you pay that exact amount that is involved in his deal, the release clause. I don't think wage is the issue of Mohamed Kudus. You see Rodrigo, the transfer fee, okay, let's say Chelsea want to do it, but what about the wage? Nico Williams, the same thing. But you see, Jamie Gittins is fair enough. Even the wage is fair enough. You understand? So I don't know, but I feel Jamie Gittins will be the player that Chelsea will bring in as a winger. You understand? I mean the left wing. Then pushing further, Trevor Chalobah. I have said it here countless times. In respect of the fact that we are hearing that Napoli appreciate the player and they want the player, I will still put it to Chelsea. I will still tell Chelsea that they should retain this guy for one more season. They should not be in a hurry to let go of Chalobah. They should still retain Chalobah. They should still give him time. After all, during the January transfer, we were looking for a centre back. And yet they could not find any. What did they have to do? They have to go back to Crystal Palace and tell them, please give us back our player. Let's see what he can do for us. After Wesley Fofana injury. Because if they say one wait for Wesley Fofana to heal, now at the end of the season, which it was true, Fofana was not back till the season came to an end. Even this Club World Cup, we are not even sure if he's going to be involved. In short, left for me alone, Fofana should also be on that list of players that they want to sell. Because we cannot continue like this. Player will sign come. How many seasons when you don't play? How many games when you don't play? How many times you don't spend? Imagine player will spend one full season for injury, for hospital. One full season. Was it not last 2 seasons? One full season spent for hospital. So let's just watch and see how everything plays out. Then as for the goalkeeper aspects, well, I will not dance much into the tune of bringing in a new goalkeeper. I believe that these four goalkeepers, Penda, Petrovic, Sanchez, and Jorgensen, they should be given a trial in the Club World Cup. Let's see what they can do. Especially Petrovic. Let's see what he can do. I'm not kicking against signing a new goalkeeper. If AC Milan accept that 10 million euros that Chelsea is offering, if they accept and on Monday the deal is being done, holla, fine, it's okay. At least we get one experienced goalkeeper right there with us.